How to do up a corset. When you're doing up a corset, don't worry about the inner panels lining up exactly, as you can always adjust it later when you're finished with the corset. So what you have to do is you have to take the string. When you cross it over, you always have to go from under the loop. So when you cross over, go under the loop and pull. Now don't worry about getting it as tight as possible right at the beginning, because you can always go through and pull tight at the very end. You just have to make sure that you're doing it up properly by going under the loops as you're stringing and crossing it over. You don't have to make the strings perfectly flat because you can always adjust those later. So once you're about halfway done, this is where you can start to pull it tight. You take your hand, you place it on her back, and you'll take the first 2 strings and you'll pull tight. Then you keep the hand firm on the back, you move it down, you pull the next 2 strings and you pull them tight. Keep the hand firm, the next 2, and you pull them tight. And you continue down. Now once again, if it's not as tight as you want it or how the bride desires, you can always go back and tighten again at the very end. Now once you're halfway done, you can continue to lace it through by going under the loop, pull, cross over, go under the loop. Once you have the whole corset laced up, this is where you want to make it as tight as possible with the bride still being comfortable. So again, you'll start at the top and you'll put your hand firmly on her back and you'll pull the first 2 strings while keeping the hand on the back, and you'll move all the way down. Once the tightness is as desired, you can move on to making it look clean and pretty. Strings at the bottom, what you'll want to do, you can just tie 1 knot. If you'd like, you can take a pair of scissors and you can cut, or you can just tuck in the whole strings. But if you cut the strings, they'll be less likely to dangle on the inside. So the panel at the top, you'll just want to reach down and make it flat across. And you're done. The bride is ready for her big day.